So imagine you've got your own little private jet. It's a jet fighter, man. That thing can scoot, and it's maneuverable, and it can turn, and you're flying that thing through New York City. You're down low at street level, and you're dodging overpasses and wires and communication things and light posts, and then, believe it or not, everybody else has one too. Now, some people are on the tarmac and some people are flying up above you, but everybody's flying these jets, and you're just white knuckling it trying to survive. You probably very quickly are going to get lost, and you probably have no idea where you're going. Now imagine this, you look up above you, and there's people up there, they're flying above the buildings, and they seem in control, and there's not very many of them up there. They're doing something different. Okay, so that's what we're talking about here. Look, your life is like this jet, all right? A jet's not like a helicopter. It doesn't hover. It's got to go somewhere. If you're going somewhere, you're adding energy, you can gain in altitude. If you're not, you're going to go down. That's how it is. But you've got to go somewhere. And life is like this, trying to fly through crazy New York City with all these other jets flying around. And you know, the sad thing is, way too many people will find it so hectic, they'll go back and land on the tarmac. They'll sit their jet down and stay on the street because it's scary out there. And it is. I totally get that. Okay? And just like a jet, when you take off, it takes a lot of energy. You want to gain altitude, it takes a lot of energy. But when you get up there, where the skies are clear and you can go from place to place easier, you can start to coast a little bit more. It doesn't take anywhere near as much energy for that jet to fly once it reaches altitude. But you got to reach altitude. And life is just like flying that jet again, in that if you know where you are and you know where you want to go and you have a flight plan to get from one place to the next, everything becomes a lot clearer. All right? You can do that. If all you're doing is dodging things and just trying to get through the day, that's going to wear you down and beat you up. Life doesn't have to be that way. It can be an adventure. The other thing you're going to notice is when you gain altitude and you have a place you want to go and you've got a flight plan, you'll start attracting other people who have the same situation. The people around you will suddenly have flight plans. You'll be in a group that's different. Things will be different from you. Like I said, you'll be flying above the buildings and the power lines and all that other kind of stuff. Life becomes a lot clearer. You can do that. Now, one last really important point about this is we're going to do this one during Lent, and the ideal flight plan is the one God has for you, all right? So I'm hoping that we get people who want to guide their business and guide their lives or their family or whatever it is, and you're interested in what God has planned for you. But let's get together and give it a shot, all right? There should be plenty of links on this page to get you where you want to go to fill out the form. I've only got 20 spaces available. That's it. Anyways, as I said, life's never going to be a walk in the park, so don't go on a walk. Go on an adventure. And to go on an adventure, you have to have an idea where you're going and what you're doing. So let's get started now.